Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Staying Forever Strong. Today I'm excited to have singer Laura Pieri on with me. She has a new single coming out and we're going to talk about it and just her story, and I'm really excited to get to know her. Hey Laura, how are you? How are you today?
Doing good. I'm doing good. I feel like the longer we go into the coronavirus world, the better we are at like understanding what it's like. So I'm doing good finally.
Yes. I know, it's like it doesn't even feel like there's a like this almost feels like it's always been like this.
Exactly. At this point, I'm watching movies and I'm seeing people in places with a lot of other people. Oh my God, are they okay?
Yeah, I know. Or like you go to apparently like restaurants in Michigan are now like opening up. And with all that, they have it's like people are going into restaurants now and I'm like, I don't know if I'm ready yet.
I could never. I feel like I don't know if I haven't worn heels in so long. I think that are all dusty and rough.
Yeah. No, I agree. I like barely wear like I just wear like cute little dresses just to like be comfortable or like cuz it's hot out, but other than that like no. So, you want to tell us a little bit about you and like how you got started singing?
Well, I was born and raised. I grew up there my entire life, and it was never a moment that I started to get into music. It was just something that has just kind of been in the back of my head and just in my life. It's been a presence, I guess. And I moved, I just knew to work really hard and excel in academically speaking, because I mean, I moved to the States to come to school. It wasn't for music at first, but and then and in New York, I knew someone who knew someone who knew someone who knew Corey, and then I met Corey and we got along really really well. Musically, we just really meshed well, and we started working together, and we together ever since.
That's so cool. And that must have been like scary too, like moving all the way from Brazil like to New York or just into America. How old were you at the time?
I had just turned 16.
Oh, yeah, so you were like young.
Oh,
Did
it's the most terrifying I've ever done.
yeah.
Uh, like without any assistance, not knowing what the hell you're doing, kind of like pack up and leave, hope for the best. It's kind of what I did.
Yeah, did your like family come with you or was it just you?
My mom came with me, but my brother stayed, so she had to fly back a lot. So I was alone for a lot of the time.
Yeah. So, but now look at you. Now look what you're doing
Right?
and all the cool
Like,
stuff. Did you so you were on the Snapchat show, right?
yes.
How's that? Like, what was that like?
That is probably one of the most different, I'd say, experiences I've ever had. It was fun. It was definitely a lot of fun. The cast was amazing. It was a great group of people. I'm still in touch with like a lot of them. It was, and it was a little peculiar, I guess, because the show is softly scripted. It's sort of real, but sort of not
Yeah.
real. So, and then the response that I have from that is, I never really know if people figure out not everything you see is real,
Yeah.
and you see. I mean, we shot for a whole month. We shot every day for an entire month, and but people only see like a fraction of that, and so it's interesting for me to see what people end up seeing and what's their opinion on that and turns out.
Yeah. I actually never saw it, but I'm gonna have to check it out. It sounds cool. It sounds cool. I didn't even know like Snapchat did shows and stuff. Um, so what has been your favorite part through all of this?
What do you mean?
Like, what has been your some of your favorite moments from recording music to filming, and just like kind of the things you've been doing?
Hmm. Honestly, I think that working with working with like a legend like Corey has been really amazing. But I finally started to step into my own, especially when we're recording. So now it just feels like my comfort zone is when I'm recording. So I love doing that. Just remember the feel like it felt so foreign to me at first. So I'd say I think that's my favorite thing right now is that something that so foreign, and I felt like I'd never be able to do that properly to master get to a point where I feel comfortable is that's pretty awesome.
That's amazing. What can you tell us a little bit about your song and like what it's about and what inspired you?
Yeah. So I mean my most recent single, which I'm about to come out with it's called All I Need. And when I don't write all of my music. I feel like for some reason there's a lot of taboo in saying that they don't write all of their music. I don't write all of my music. I write some of my music, not all of it. And all I written for me by iRock, who I work with a lot. I love him to death. And I walked into the studio one day. We were working on a completely different track, and they just him and Josh, my producer, they were like, "I need you to listen to this. We need you to listen to this." And I just knew. We stopped what we were working on, and I was like, "This is it. I like this. This works for me. Let's cut the song." So I listened for I think a couple, and I went in, we recorded it, and that was it.
That's so cool. And I don't think
Yeah.
it's a like I don't see why people should care if you write your own music or you don't. I mean, people do covers and stuff all the time.
I definitely feel like the songs that I'm involved in, like the writing process, that uh, I definitely think they're a little bit more personal, but I don't think all music should be entirely personal.
Right.
Like, all I need is just a feel good song that's supposed to make you feel good. It's about being in love. Everyone's felt that. Like, you don't have to have written it to know what the feeling is, and that's my own.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. So kind of like we've talked about, one of the things that I like to ask my guests is kind of like what helps to keep them strong? Like what makes you strong during these hard times, whether it's moving from Brazil to New York at 16 or whatever it might be.
My family. Um, there's nothing in the world to me important than family. I live without them, unfortunately, because they're back in Brazil. But it's I miss them every single day. Uh, I love them, and they're mine. Like they're my family, and they're
Yes.
all mine. And I think that they keep me going when I genuinely can't see a way out. Like every time, really, really tough struggle, and I don't get over it. My family is just there to inspire me, I guess, and I think that they're incredible people on the planet, and they're what keeps me going. That's proper grammar.
I got what you're saying though. No, I actually feel the same way. I'm extremely close to my family and it's just having their support with me is like the best feeling in the world.
Yes, exactly.
So are you in currently in New York? Or are you California?
I'm in California right now.
Okay. That's so cool. Do you um do you love living or do you like living in California? The nice weather?
I mean, I like it, but it just reminds me of Brazil on bad days.
Oh,
You know?
yeah. I got
Plus,
you.
and there's traffic here every.
Yeah. So is there anything else you want to maybe add about your music, where you're going, your future, just anything?
I just feel I feel like the lockdown and like the curfew rules at least allowed me to be more creative, I'd say. And I feel like a lot of artists feel that way and we're a little ashamed to say even because I think I'm very my work I do it inside my house with the comfort of home, but other people that have office jobs don't have that luxury, or people that have lost their job don't have that luxury. But I've been really getting a chance to explore things I don't think I'd ever explore. So I think like people who follow my music expect different things for me. I'm trying new stuff out.
That's great. Well, thank you so much. And I so appreciate you coming on and talking with us. And I hope you continue to kill it in the music industry and to continue to stay strong.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. And this is another episode of Staying Forever Strong. I'll see you guys next time.